We are back in the Badlands of Utah with Tyler. His YouTube channel, Everide, has been showcasing this spectacular scenery for years, and he kindly lent me a pile of footage to use while I recover from a fractured spine. Quite a few guys have asked for tips on coping with a motorbike injury, and as always, I am keen to promote some of the dodgiest low-quality riding tips in our sector of the Milky Way, if not the entire universe. But I must qualify this advice. I am a professional wimp when it comes to pain and coping with setbacks. I might offer dodgy tips on coping with bike-related injuries, but in practice, I rarely take my own advice. Okay, let's talk about dealing with motorbike injuries. In fact, let's talk about dealing with setbacks in general, which means this is one of those dreaded philosophical vids. Resilience. It's the ability to handle a crisis and move on without negative long-term effects. I believe each generation is gradually losing its ability to handle things when life gives you a shit sandwich. In the first world, we have never had it so good. Let's take a snapshot of our previous 20th century. World wars, genocides. There was Chairman Mao, Stalin, Hitler, and Pol Pot. It was no picnic. Today, well, in the first world, we have no civil wars, no hunger, almost zero infant mortality, universal education, good health. I suggest we have never had it so good for so long, and our ability to cope with hard times is withering away. We live in a bubble, oblivious to the impending chaos. Maybe death of a loved one, struck by mental illness, permanent injury, a diagnosis of cancer, or buying a KTM. Look at children. When they are unhappy, they can be a handful. Cry, complain endlessly, blame others, lash out. The crazy thing is many of us still act like this as adults when the shit hits the fan. How we handle tough times should be the mark of maturity. Sure, talk about tough times, don't repress those negative feelings, but strive to avoid self-pity, blaming others, or expecting others to rescue you. Tough times, such as recovering from a motorbike injury, are opportunities to grow as a human being. It's a challenge, not a paralysing event. You either treat these as opportunities or react to tough times like a child and cry or spit the dummy. Avoid self-pity. There's no point in saying, "Why me?" As Mark Twain said, don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Act, don't react. Don't blame yourself or others. Learn from your setback. Make plans to deal with the situation, then carry them out. Learn how to manage stress in everyday life. Then you will be much better at coping with a serious shit sandwich, like owning a KTM. Learn to be an optimist. Learn to be grateful instead of taking your comparative wealth and health in the first world for granted. Unless you are dead, someone always has it tougher than you. How can you become a better person through this tough situation? And finally, get fit, eat well, live well. If you discipline yourself in these respects for everyday life, you will be much better equipped to cope when the shit hits the fan. How successfully did I put all of this into practice with my latest injury? Pretty well, I think. I rarely complained. Most of the time I focused on how lucky I was because I could have been paralysed. Now, if I had become a paraplegic or quadriplegic, that would have been a serious test. Anyway, ride safe, guys and girls.